Now, Stormwatch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to Newswatch 12. Midday, right now you're taking a look at pretty clear skies in Wairika. This view coming courtesy of the Rain Rock Casino. And now we finally have our data back on the map. And I think my guesstimation was essentially correct. Mostly 50s and 60s on the map, except for in Brookings, where the winds are already coming out of the north and northeast. We're already seeing the Chetco effect, which is why we're much warmer in Brookings as opposed to the rest of the Curry County coastline, which is in the 50s and 60s. Here's your outdoor dining forecast for today for the Rogue Valley, going with 4 stars for both lunch and dinner time. I would have gone with 5 stars, but there will be a few clouds up in the sky. The clouds are going to be a little bit peskier in the Rogue Valley and along the coast as opposed to in Siskiyou County, Klamath County, and Lake County. But in spite of any clouds at all, will be about 15 degrees above average for this time of the year. So a very warm day in store, as we'll be near 70 to the east of the Cascades, middle to upper 70s for west side valleys, if not some low 80s, and then pretty close to 80 along the coast in Brookings. And just to expand on the Chetco effect real quick, it's when winds come out of the north and northeast and that air is forced down into the Chetco River Valley. It sinks, it compresses, and it warms. So that's why Brookings will be so much warmer compared to the rest of the Curry County coastline, which will likely end up either in the 50s or 60s. And then for tonight, even the winds along the coast will calm down, so across the board they'll be pretty light. We'll see some clouds increasing ahead of a storm system, or a little impulse of energy, if you will, for tomorrow. We'll show you that with Stormcast in a second, but these overnight lows are going to be very mild, as we'll be around 40 to the east of the Cascades, middle to upper 40s for our west side valleys, and the middle 40s along the coast in Curry County. Now on the Stormcast, this is 8 in the morning for tomorrow morning, and by the time we get to lunchtime, it's still going to be pretty dry. But essentially immediately after that is when we'll see some showers and thunderstorms popping up. The best coverage will likely be in Siskiyou County, Klamath County, and Lake County, although I think all of us have about a 10 to 30% chance of seeing some of those showers and thunderstorms. And the peak coverage and intensity is likely going to be at the peak of daytime heating, which is 4, 5, 6 p.m. around this time of the year. So even in the Rogue Valley, we will have a little chance for a shower thunderstorm for Tuesday, but the bulk of the wet weather is going to hold off until Thursday, as by then the floodgates will open. We'll have some pretty significant shower and thunderstorm chances for both Thursday and Friday, and that's going to knock our temperatures down to about 5 degrees below average for this time of the year. So from Monday to Thursday, we're going to have about a 20-degree cool-off. Here's the 7-day forecast for the coast. Several chances of wet weather, but the best chance of thunderstorms is going to be on Friday. Then for Siskiyou County, we'll have thunderstorm chances for Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, as the atmosphere is going to be a little unstable at that point. And it's going to be the exact same cycle for the Klamath Basin. Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, the best chances for thunderstorms. Then for the Cascades, the lowest snow level should be down to around 4,500 feet by Saturday morning, but before then, they're mostly going to be above 6,000 to 7,000 feet. And then for the Rogue Valley, the best chances of wet weather are going to be on Thursday and Friday. And of course, we're going to be much, much, much cooler by then.
And I see that the dropping in temperatures and seeing the thunderstorms up on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, is that something that, homeowners should monitor in terms of, preparing for possible fires, or is there anything, how's that looking?
I mean, always be vigilant
Right.
when it comes to the potential of fire starts, but just given that there will be so much rain along for the ride, I think that's really going to dampen the fire start concern. But yeah, always be on your toes, especially as we start getting towards the end of spring, beginning of summer.
Oh, that's what I was asking. I didn't know if this thunderstorm is going to have lots of water to it, but it sounds like there's going to be
Thankfully this time there will be. Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, thank you, Josh.
Of course.